Hello there, everybody. It's your Star Wars dad, and we're here on day 137, about 4.5 months of the Sith Eternal Emperor free to play rush account. How quickly can we get Sith Eternal Emperor? And I am knee deep in the throes of a gear crunch. So, hey, everybody, let's take a look at this Sith Eternal Emperor gear crunch that I'm going through right now. Okay, so this is it. Day 137. I measured it's literally almost exactly 4.5 months, right at that mark. And my stated goal was to get Sith Eternal Emperor unlocked at the 6 to 7 month mark. I'm on track. I think it's going to be more like 7 to 7.5 months, but that would be two months faster than I got Kylo. So I still think Sith Eternal Emperor is obviously the most available galactic legend for you to farm. You can get it to him the quickest somewhere in that 7-month range, free to play. So I just knocked mine. All right, so let's take a look at the progress. Right now I've got Relic Palpatine, Vader, Veers, and Tarkin all at Gear 12, and Vader and Veers are just one gear piece away from Relic. So we are well on our way, but it is all about the gear. And what is all that gear we're farming right now? Because the only character I need shards for right now is Krennic, and I'm farming those every day. At some point down the road, if I get everybody else geared up, I may accelerate his farming a little bit with some crystals, but I gotta make sure I get all the gear before I even think about that. But here on Palpatine, we're farming these signal data: the fragmented, the incomplete, the flawed. We got to get Palpatine to Relic 7. We need Vader at Relic 7. Everybody's got to be Relic levels, so we know we're going to be farming a lot of that signal data. But right now, I just need oodles and oodles and oodles of this. I need I need 1,000 of each of the first two and 700 or so. You just need a bunch of this signal data, so I'm just farming it every day. I'm no longer farming any other characters with my Cantina energy. My Cantina farm is strictly on that signal data. That's all I farm every day. I'm not refreshing it right now just because I have other gear to farm as well, and I'm just kind of crystal poor at the moment. I'm better off with crystals because of Grand Arena, but I'm still a little crystal poor. So there's what's going on with that. You can see Vader here. One of the biggest gear crunches here at the end of the game is the Kyrotechs. Both this one, there are two different Kyrotechs. You just need so many of these. You need 100 for each of your relic to get gear characters from Gear 12 to Gear 13. Every character needs that done. And then a character like Piet needs them for each level. I think it's like Gear 8, 9, 10, or 9, 10, 11 needs you can see these right here. Here's Kyrotechs. Here's Kyrotechs. You just need a whole truckload of those. Those are one of the farms you need a ton of. And then when you also look at these Gear 12 to Gear 13 pickups, you need, and by the way, the Kyrotechs you can get through events. You can, of course, buy them, but they're mostly available over here with your regular energy, your standard gold energy. They're available also in the championship store. I recommend that you use your championship energy only for Kyrotechs, nothing else. And that'll last you for the entire game. Just when you got Kyrotechs in the championship store and you can afford them, you buy them. Just period. Only farm those there. Don't spend Get To right here. This right here, don't spend that on Kyrotechs. That should not be done ever. That's only for your ships and characters. Okay. What after that? And then we've got these injector handle, injector, what are the salvo? I can't remember what they're called. These also are farmed with regular energy, your regular standard energy. Right there, you can see the gold energy. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm using Conquest energy. I can't afford it right now. I'm using Conquest energy to buy these. I realized that the most efficient way to use Conquest energy is to farm characters like Commander Ahsoka or Maul or other characters. But I'm so far off from any of those being at the level of the game I'm at. And I'm dialed in on getting Sith Eternal Emperor activated. And when I get him activated at like 1,000,000 GP or less with my Grand Arena squad, I'm going to start kicking tail in Grand Arena. So I'm spending my Conquest energy on these injector handle salvage. What are the other ones? Let's take a look here. Veers, it is the injector cell, and on Tarkin you can see it's the injector head. So you have to farm those. They're all in the regular energy, so be aware of that as well as you're moving forward. I want to show you one more piece in here, and this is what is keeping me from getting Veers to Relic right now, and it is these bad boys, the Mark 6 Athicum med packs. You cannot have enough of these. I'd like to emphasize again, just like Carbantes, you can't have enough of these. Every character needs somewhere between 40 to like 160 of these. I have been farming these right here with my Get One Energy in the Guild Event Store. I have a lot of this saved up from territory battles. That's where you get most of it. I am spending it on these Athika med packs and other stuff too, but mainly on these. Whenever they show up, I buy them. You can't have enough of them. It is a never-ending supply. I'm also using my shard shop. I'm buying them in the shard shop as well. You know, the other way you can do that, and they're available in fleet. I have not been able to get to this fleet battle yet with my Geos, but I don't want to spend more gear on my Geos, so I'm kind of stuck where I am in fleet battles at the moment. So I'm just farming all those other places right now. I am using my my ship energy though to farm stuff like this. Like you see this Mark 12 ArmaTek data pad. I've got enough for Tarkin here, but I also need it for Vader. I also need it for Veers. Just all these pieces. You can't really get enough of these, and I can go in here and I can farm them right now in the fleet battles. We'll go ahead and grab these. My reset's a few hours away. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it right here for you so you can see me doing it. I'm farming those. Generally, gear farming is pretty we're gonna say inefficient by farming it this way, but it's gonna save me several weeks if I'm doing this every day. It'll save me 2 or 3 weeks to getting Sith Eternal activated, and as you know, I'm built for speed, baby. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. Okay, anyway, we're getting Sith Eternal activated. That's what we're doing. Other gear pieces we're farming right now. Piet needs these. Mark 4 Chedak comlinks. Those are, you need them everywhere. You can see Anakin needs them right now too. Stark is this little boombox away from Gear 11. Man, that you get those in HAAT. Sometimes you want to leave that stuff and use your... I really believe in using your energy right now at this point of the game for me to farm everything I need in here, as opposed to those early gear levels, because I'm going to get a lot of that early gear level stuff from the raids, from the Sith, from the Rancor raid, Pit raid, from the HAAT, from the HSTR. I'm trying to rely on that. Eventually, I'll probably have to farm some of it. You buy some of it in the shops, but that's what I'm doing most of the year. By the way, ships, I'm done. That's my big farm. I still kind of farm this TIE Bomber every day just to get it to 7 stars, but it's done. 6 stars is all I really needed, is all it was required for it to get that done. Other things I'm doing, as far as characters, I'm not farming very many stars right now. I am farming the Django node because it's got the Houndstooth in there, and guys, the Houndstooth is vital. It is a vital ship tank you've got to have. And to go along with that, I am farming Bosk every day, so that I can get the Houndstooth activated. I do farm Iden Versio every day. I think, I realize I can be farming gear, but the Vulture droid, along with her down the road for Grand Arena, is going to be super important at my galactic power levels. So those are the things that the only extra farms I'm doing in addition to the regular stuff that's going on right now. You see I got Zamwesel ready to activate down there. That'll be an Omicron down the road to further help with Grand Arena. But this is it, guys. It's day 137, 4.5 months in. I do think I'm on track to get Sith Eternal Emperor unlocked in that 7 to 7.5 month range. So what would 7.5 months be? That would be somewhere in the range of 137. How long is 210 days be 7 months? So 225 days minus 137. Math is hard. That gives me about 90 days. Nice. So 3 months from now. So August 15th. Let's make August 15th our target date. If I get done earlier to unlock him, that'll be special. If it takes a little bit longer, August 15th, the date we're shooting for. There you go, guys. That is the 4.5 month update, day 137. Hopefully this helps you in your Sith Eternal Emperor quest or any other quest you're doing as a free-to-play player, because they're all very similar. You can all look at, you can learn and grow and see what you're doing. You can look at my Kylo videos are out there as well, as far as farming Kylo as your first character, first Galactic Legend. Hopefully it helps you, and hopefully you remember Nooch too good.